Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.
Welcome to the ECAT studio. This is Easton News, and my name is Kim Pincus.
And I'm Jack Ryan. Today is Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. Easton police have made a third arrest in connection with the January 14th shooting that has left a 16-year-old girl seriously injured. 19-year-old Antonio Fonseca of Brockton was indicted this week on multiple charges, including assault and battery with a firearm and armed robbery. He was arrested Friday morning at his home with help from Brockton Police and the Massachusetts State Police and is expected to be arraigned in Fall River Superior Court. Two others, Anthony Lopes and Xavion Barnes, were previously arrested. The victim continues to recover from a gunshot wound to the head.
Stonehill College announced this week that longtime baseball coach and alumni Pat Bowen, class of '89, is retiring after 28 seasons. Bowen leaves behind a legacy as the winningest coach in program history, with a career record of 666 wins, 588 losses, and 4 ties. The most games coached and victories ever for the team.
Celebrate Pride at Unity Church of North Easton on Saturday, June 21st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 13 Main Street. This family-friendly event will feature food, games, music, and activities in honor of Pride 2025 and the church's 150th anniversary. All are welcome to enjoy a day of fun and community while supporting LGBTQ+ youth families and allies. For sponsorship info or participation info, you can contact welcome2ucne@gmail.com or you can call 508-238-6373.
Join Auntie Zaza on June 14th at 104 Main Street to celebrate Pride and Worldwide Knit and Crochet in Public Day. Enjoy a fun, creative afternoon with the community. Can't make it that day? Catch Auntie Zaza again at Easton Pride on June 28th at Unity Church.
Stonehill College has announced a historic $15 million gift from alumni Tom and Kathleen Bogan from class of '72 to launch a major fundraising campaign for a new ice hockey and basketball arena. In honor of their generosity, the facility will be named the Tom and Kathleen Bogan Arena. College President Reverend John Denning called the gift transformative, noting it will expand the campus, strengthen community spirit, and provide Stonehill's Division I teams with a top-tier training and competition space.
Congratulations to all the winners of the 2025 Hockomock Film Festival. The award and film screening ceremony took place Friday, May 30th at Oaks Ames Memorial Hall. Hosted by ECAT, the festival celebrates creative storytelling from high school students across the Hockomock League. Top honors went to Benjamin Murphy and Taj Montfort of King Philip for their short film Ripple, and Tommy Oliver of Canton for the documentary Definity Streetwear. Oliver Ames students also earned recognition with Braden Denny placing in documentary and a PSA award for Grizzly Flame Rap. Congratulations to all the talented filmmakers.
Easton Wings of Hope invites all students in grades 7 through 12 to a end-of-year celebration on Wednesday, June 18th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. at Frothingham Park. Enjoy pizza, sweets, and games at the Wings of Hope Student Coalition wraps up the year and welcomes new students interested in joining. RSVP by June 11th to secure your spot.
Movie nights in the park are back for another summer of fun, thanks to Easton Wings of Hope. These free, family-friendly events will kick off on Saturday, July 12th, and continue every Thursday from July 17th through August 7th, weather permitting. Help us choose the movie by taking the quick survey. Your vote could help shape this summer's lineup. Stay tuned for more details.
The Children's Museum of Easton welcomes back Matt from Animal World Experience on Thursday, June 5th at 10 a.m. Drop by the party room downstairs to meet some fascinating animals, hear fun facts, and get your questions answered in this informal, hands-on event perfect for curious kids.
Support Oliver Ames Swim and Dive by entering their raffle, running now through June 8th. For just $20, you could win a free certified lifeguard for a pool party or swim lessons. Run by the OA swim team captains themselves. Scan the QR code or visit the link to grab your tickets and help support the team this season.
Are you raising a grandchild or another relative child? Well, you're not alone. The Grandparents Raising Grandchildren Support Group offers a free weekly drop-in space to connect with others in similar situations. Share your experiences, find resources, and get support in a welcoming, judgment-free environment. For more information, you can contact Teresa Tapper of the Stoughton Youth Commission at 781-232-9383.
After the break, you'll hear about some upcoming town decisions.
And you'll get your 7-day weather forecast. This is Easton News.
Hey, what's up? I'm Patrick Carr. We're at the senior parade, and we're going to ask people why they're driving around the town for fun. What made you decide to come to the parade today?
I don't know. My dad has a Jeep, so we just decided we were going to take the roof off and the doors off, and we wanted to just, do that.
That's fire. I wish I had a Jeep.
I'm just excited to, see my friends and stuff and see everyone's car decorations and sort of, be together as, a class for, one of the last few times.
What made you decide to come to the parade today?
My parents bought the ticket, sunk cost fallacy.
My parents wanted me to go. It's also for the school to yeah.
Thank you, Barbara Beach, former president of the Friends of the Ames Free Library, and the current president, Julie Gray, for joining me. So take it away.
Thank you, Priscilla. I'm here on behalf of the Ames Free Library Friends Group, and we would love to see you in our little hidden gem in the back of Queesit House. You can reach us at amesfreelibrary.org/friends, where you can get access to our membership information, our volunteer program, our quarterly newsletter. We're a nonprofit organization, and all the proceeds that we gather goes directly toward funding programming, concerts in the Queesit Garden, items for the library, and members receive free coupons to use for free books in our little bookshop. So please join us. We'd love to see you. amesfreefriends.org/friends or amesfreefriends@gmail.com.
And Barbara, tell us what the membership fees are.
Yes, we have very low membership fees so that you can enjoy the benefits of being a friend of the Ames Free Library, starting with the senior membership, which is only $10, and the individual is $20, and a family membership is $30, and the rates go on up from there. So we hope that you can join us with our wonderful group of friends. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, support the Friends. Take a look at their brochure. You can pick it up at the Ames Free Library or at Queesit House. And thank you so much for joining me today. Julie Gray, Barbara Beach.
Voters at the May 19th annual town meeting approved Article 2B, the override, contingent budget for fiscal year 2026. The vote at town meeting was the first of two steps for voters to decide on the override. Easton's special town election is coming up on Tuesday, June 10th, with polls open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Oliver Ames High School. All registered voters can choose how they vote, by mail, early in person, or on election day. To vote by mail, applications must be submitted by June 3rd, and ballots must be returned by 8 p.m. on election day.
Before you head to the polls, make sure you're prepared. Visit easton.ma.us to check your registration status, find your precinct, and preview a sample ballot. All voters will enter through the gym atrium at Oliver Ames High School. Voters in precincts 1, 2, 3, and 7 will cast ballots in the new gym, while precincts 4A, 4B, 5, and 6 will vote in the old gym. Bring an ID just in case and keep ballots free of hand sanitizer to avoid issues with the machines.
Mark your calendars for the Easton 300 Parade on Saturday, July 12th, 2025. The celebration kicks off at 10 a.m. at the corner of Center and Short Streets and ends at Main Street and Pond. Enjoy a state police flyover, the Aleppo Shriners, HKS Clydesdales, live bands, local officials, and more exciting acts as Easton celebrates its tricentennial in style.
Celebrate Easton 300's Flag Day on Saturday, June 14th, 2025 at the Oliver Ames High School complex. The festivities begin at 4 p.m. with a flag ceremony honoring veterans, followed by a town picnic at 5 p.m. featuring games, bounce houses, and food. At 7 p.m., enjoy a live band concert with hits from the 50s and 60s performed by the Reminiscents. Then cap off the evening with a fireworks display at 9 p.m. by American Thunder.
And the Easton Tricentennial Committee is looking for volunteers to help with these two events. If you're interested in being part of the historic celebrations, visit easton300.org to sign up and get involved.
Ace Fernandes Hardware had their annual Egg Fest, and ECAT was there to cover it. Let's take a look.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Easton Egg Fest. Ceremonial, you drop
into the fire hat.
I appreciate you going down today. Yes, sir, brother. Hit me.
Today they invited me, and they're doing a portion of proceeds from the ticket sales today is going to the Every Child Fund at Boston Children's, and we're also auctioning off this beautiful cutting board, which Ken Fernandez, his son, actually made this, handmade it, and so we're auctioning off today.
May I?
You may. That's good.
That's nice, right?
Yeah.
That's real nice. Oh, that's money. And the socks. The socks. You know, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it, right?
Excellent day. Really good support. And all our chefs did a great job. Food was delicious. Did you like it?
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean,
across the board, there's so many different flavors and vibes, and everybody's so nice.
Everybody's so nice. And these chefs, they come, they donate all their time. You know, they're not getting paid. They're working for beans. I mean, that's it. They have such a good time, and they love making the food so much that's why they're here. We thank the community because we do support the Boston Children's Hospital with this event, and also throughout the year in our store, and our customers are always really generous. So
Doing it for a good cause.
Yeah.
The Easton Select Board has ratified a new agreement with town and school unions to begin employee contributions to the town's OPEB trust fund starting July 1st. These paycheck deductions will help fund retiree health insurance alongside the town's annual contributions, adding nearly $2 million to the trust over the next decade. This move reflects a shared commitment to long-term financial stability following years of budget efficiencies, grant-funded growth, and nearly 2 decades without an operating override. The Select Board thanked all employees and union leaders for their collaboration and dedication to Easton's future.
Have you ever thought about volunteering in the town of Easton? Serving on a town committee is a great way to meet your neighbors, get involved in the community, and share your skills and background to help make important decisions for Easton. If you are interested in filling a vacant seat on any of these boards or committees, you can complete the town's volunteer form. Once you have filled in the required fields and hit submit, the town will automatically be notified of your application.
Borderland State Park is once again offering a full lineup of Ames Mansion tours, giving visitors a unique look into Easton's historic past. These free 30-minute guided tours explore the mansion's elegant interior and the fascinating lives of Oakes and Blanche Ames. Tour themes include building a home of governors and generals, partners in love and work, the Ameses, and women's rights, among others. Tours are first floor only and require advanced registration. Daily parking fees apply, and all children must be accompanied by an adult. For tour times and updates, call 508-238-6566 or email borderland.park@mass.gov.
There are still plots available at Easton's Community Garden thanks to recent expansion efforts approved by the Community Preservation Committee and the town meeting. 8 new plots have opened up this season. A single plot is $55 and a double is $75. To claim yours, just fill out the Easton Garden registration form. Once assigned, gardeners will sign an agreement and submit their payment. Don't miss your chance to grow local.
Phase 3 water restrictions are in effect until November 2025. Even-numbered properties may water lawns only on Mondays from 5 to 8 a.m. and odd-numbered properties on Tuesday during the same hours. These restrictions help maintain water supply while PFAS filtration upgrades take place at Red Mill Road and the Bay Road storage tank is rehabilitated. Residents are urged to limit irrigation and follow the schedule closely. Visit the Easton Water Division website for updates and more details.
The next Tempo meeting is set for Thursday, June 12th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. in the Music Tech Lab at Oliver Ames High School. Parents, guardians, and family members of students in Easton Public School music program are encouraged to attend and vote for the 2025-2026 board. Nominees will give brief speeches, and yes, there will be snacks. You can find the agenda and past minutes at eastontempo.weebly.com.
Now let's send it over to Adam Carreiro for your upcoming 7-day weather forecast.
This is your ECAT weekly weather forecast. We are mainly sunny through most of the week, and summer weather comes in midweek. We have temperatures in the high 80s, maybe hitting 90. Then by the end of the week, more clouds come in and we have some periods of rain come the weekend. It won't be a total washout the whole weekend, just be the first half, and then we have mainly clouds through the rest of the weekend and the beginning of the week, and temps going to more mild weather. I'm Adam Carreiro, and this has been your ECAT weekly weather forecast.
When we come back, you'll learn about some exciting community events.
And spring sports are moving right along. You'll get your Oliver Ames sports recap after the break here on Easton News.
Hi, my name is Jen Smith. I am reporting live from the barn at the NRT. I'm the executive director here, and I am very pleased to announce the arrival of our two new best friends who have yet to be named. What I really want to talk about, though, is our upcoming event on June 6th. It is a true square dance. We have a live band, the Cliff Broder Band, coming in our big barn right up on the hill by the foundation wall. And the premise of this fundraiser is to raise money for a new permanent barn for our two new buddies here. These are Highland calves. They're about 4 or 5 months old. We received them from a lovely farm in Lakeport, Michigan. So we are really excited to have this event. On the 6th, we have a live band. We have Shoveltown Brewery coming. We've got food trucks called tailgaters, so hot dogs, burgers. We have a really good crowd coming where we can house about 75 people, and we're almost sold out. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, please be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram. You can get the links there for the event tickets, and you can also go directly to our new and improved website, which if you haven't visited in the last few months, you'll also see lots of big changes on our website. Thank you very much for checking in. Please be sure to come visit before, during, and after our barn dance. We are always here for you and to welcome visitors alike.
So we're here tonight at New Pond in Easton, and my name is Jim Legacy. I work for Mass Wildlife, and I'm the Angler Education Coordinator. We work with various towns throughout the state to do these Learn to Fish programs. And tonight we're just at New Pond here in Easton, working with the Easton Recreation Department. Mass Wildlife wants people to find their inspiration in the outdoors, and the Angler Education Program is that vehicle for a lot of people. Some people want to learn to camp, hike, hunt. We teach people how to fish, and we do it all over the state. And these are our weekday offerings, weekday evening offerings, and we're doing it here along the shoreline of a beautiful New Pond. And we show up and we teach people the basics of fishing, hopefully to inspire an interest in fishing and the outdoors.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, residents of Easton, friends and neighbors. This is Bill Ames, co-host with Priscilla Almquist Olsen of the Film Connection on ECAT now for over 20 years. We're very proud of that. And we like to interview guests from Easton who have been involved in the film business, actors, producers. We're very fortunate today to have a producer of a film.
Heads up for drivers, Eversource contractor AGI Construction has begun a gas main project on Belmont Street. Work will take place Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and continue through mid-November 2025. The project spans most of Belmont Street in Easton through Brockton, up to Route 24. Expect some traffic delays, but all businesses along the route will remain open during construction.
Major improvements are coming to the intersection of Route 138 and Elm Street in Easton. The project includes new traffic and pedestrian signals, a realignment of Elm Street for a better flow, and reconstructed roadways and sidewalks along Washington Street. Bike lanes will also be added and stormwater drainage will be upgraded. The project spans about 3,500 feet and is expected to begin in the summer of 2025, funded through the Transportation Improvement Program by the Old Colony MPO.
Get ready for a day of fun at the My Brother's Keeper Family Walk, a free community event happening Saturday, June 14th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Stonehill College. Enjoy a short walk followed by family-friendly activities like bounce houses, a dunk tank, train rides, a climbing wall, live entertainment, and more.
The Natural Resources Trust of Easton has some new four-legged additions, beautiful cows now calling the farm home. But they need your help to build a proper barn to keep these animals safe and comfortable year-round. As a 501c3 nonprofit, the NRT relies on donations to support projects like this while also preserving nature and offering free public spaces to 154 acres of trails and science-based programs for all ages. Every gift brings them one step closer to building the barn these cows deserve.
Join the Easton Historical Society and Easton Garden Club on Sunday, June 22nd from 12 to 1 p.m. at 80 Mechanic Street for a special tricentennial celebration. This one-hour event highlights Easton's rich history through beautiful plantings and the iconic architecture of H.H. Richardson. All are welcome to attend and explore the roots and design that shape Easton today.
The 13th annual Bears Poker Run is set for Saturday, July 12th, 2025 at the Sharon American Legion, 725 South Main Street in Sharon. Registration runs from 9 to 11 a.m. and the event wraps up about 5 p.m. A $25 donation is requested for all riders, passengers, and walk-ins, while kids under 12 are free. Enjoy live music by Southbound, great food, a 50-50 raffle, a Chinese raffle, and all proceeds support the Easton Knights of Columbus Scholarship Fund, the Shane M. Cabino Memorial Scholarship Fund, and the Teddy's Tribe Fighting Childhood Cancer.
Bears Run is seeking sponsors for this year's 13th annual event held in memory of Bear, an Oliver Ames graduate who tragically lost his life in 2013 due to a motorcycle accident caused by a careless driver. A $100 donation gets your name, family business, or tribute listed on the event banner. The run supports scholarships for OA seniors pursuing college or trade school. Raffle item donations are also welcome. To contribute, contact Jennifer Mathers or Melissa Noonan. Donations can be made to the Mathers Family Trust or via Venmo at Melissa Mathers-Noonan.
The Easton Chamber Music Festival returns June 20th through June 22nd with 4 spectacular concerts featuring world-class musicians. Performances include a kids' concert at the Easton Library and chamber music showcases at the Oaks Ames Memorial Hall and the Congregational Church of North Easton. This year's theme is an American tapestry. Admission is free with donations gratefully accepted. Full schedule and details are available on eastonchambermusicfestival.org.
Looking to improve communication with your adult children? Join South Shore Senior Connections for a free event, Bridging the Gap, Better Conversations with Your Adult Children, on Tuesday, June 10th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. at Holy Cross Church in South Easton. Hosted by Claire and Jim Abate, the session offers practical tips for building stronger family connections. Call or scan the code to register.
The Seasons of Music series at Unity Church continues with a special summer concert series on Sunday, June 8th at 4 p.m. Don't miss Trumpet Virtuosity featuring world-renowned trumpet player Rodney Masalis and acclaimed pianist Asia Korpanova. The performance takes place at Unity Church of North Easton, that's 13 Main Street. For tickets and full program details, you can scan the QR code or visit the church's website.
Grab your paddle and head to Unionville Courts for a fun-filled pickleball community event on Friday, June 13th from 6 to 8 p.m. Hosted by Hope, the evening includes games, pizza, and refreshments, all free with donations appreciated. Join the fun at 184 Washington Street in Easton.
Join the Easton Chamber of Commerce for a Sip, Savor, and Schmooze, a networking event at Stone Forge Grill on Tuesday, June 10th from 5 to 7 p.m. Enjoy delicious food, great conversations, and meaningful connections, whether you're expanding your network or just looking for a fun evening out.
The playoff run started for some of the teams this week. Both boys and girls tennis got a chance in the playoffs. The boys took on Westwood and the girls took on Holliston. The boys couldn't keep up, losing 4-1, and the girls were able to squeak out a win 3-2. They now take on Westboro.
Baseball and softball tried their luck in the first round of the playoffs. Baseball took on Doherty Memorial and softball took on Bay Path Regional. Softball inched out a win 4-2 and will take on Bedford. Boys baseball had a dominant performance, winning 13-4 and will take on Dartmouth in the next round.
All teams who advance will be away, so make sure to check back here on Easton News to find out how they fared. This has been your OA Sports Recap. Thank you all for watching. My name is Kim Pincus, and where do polar bears keep their money?
And I'm Jack Ryan in a snowbank. This has been Easton News.
Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.